Hey guys, hope you're having a great day. Just capped off another good day here with the team. I wanted to put together a watch list video here and also keep you guys updated on what I'm seeing in the market. Before I get started again, if you could like and subscribe to the channel, it would be greatly appreciated. And then if you could check out our private team if you are interested in getting our daily alerts and more at SimplifiedInvesting.com. We would love to have you guys on board. So getting started, for those of you who have watched my previous videos, really what I like to do is break down the market. I can't stress this enough. All the large cap stocks, specifically that we play, will be following the market to a T. And really what we're seeing now is stagnation in the market. And what do I mean by that? Not much movement here. We can see this higher high trend here from 924. Now we're seeing so much movement. Look at these past 2 days right here. We have hardly moved it off. We look at the close here today from the close here yesterday. That's a difference of 31 cents, right? So what does that mean? That means that there's so much consolidation here on the market, and you may be wondering, well, why is that? Really what the market's trying to do right now is just figure out if the stimulus is going to be passed or not. The market continuously moves on stimulus news. So we had false hope here that, hey, stimulus was going to be passed. Well, then the deadline got pushed back. We sold off down here to 341 from 349. Obviously a huge sell-off here. The market is really going to be waiting on this stimulus to see any move here. Again, even being a technical analysis-based trader, you still have to consider all economic factors into it, especially when considering the market and trading large cap stocks. So with that being said, we do need some sort of boost or stimulus to see a continued run up here on SPY. We are trying to confirm this 343 bottom here. You can see after hours we are pushing up here. But basically all you're seeing right now is sideways consolidation due to political risk and the market trying to digest if we are going to see a stimulus pass. Are we not going to see a stimulus pass? Really, that's what you're seeing right now on the market. And until we get a for sure yes or no, or it does pass, we will likely see this stagnation in the market until, again, that does end up passing. With that being said, the first play that I was going to be watching here was going to be Space. Space testing this key support here at 2047. And obviously, big sell-off here. And you look for sell-offs, does it have news and justification behind it? So I looked into Space. Really not much justification and news at all. Again, if you click live news over here, not much at all here today for Space. Not any prevalent market or firm-specific news. Really what we're seeing here is a retest of this 2045 bottom here, which happened to be that breakout point from the cup and handle formation here formed back on 10-2. Cup, breakout, handle formation, confirming this bottom here. Now we are retesting this strong double bottom support here, which was a previous resistance. So let's see tomorrow if we can hold this 2047 level here for intraday or holding for a swing trade, or play puts below. Again, don't be one-sided in that, hey, I just need to play calls. Play price action in levels, and that's what you can do. Again, 2047, the key level here. Gap below, we can play puts here or hold this on the daily. Let's see if we can see a hold here and push back up here tomorrow on SPSE. So that is one that I will be watching, and we do have earnings here on 11.5 after market close, so that is something to consider here, but liking this bottom base support holding here on ticker symbol SPCE. Second play, one that's looking really good actually in my opinion, is going to be PayPal. This was one that we had here for the team here today on PayPal. What we're seeing here is this inverted or this hammer formation here from 9-2. Rejected here at 212, finally gapping through that on volume. And again, follow news in volume. Obviously, huge volume here. News is that PayPal will now allow for buying and selling of cryptocurrencies, and that's going to drive increased traffic to their platform. And we are trying to gap through and break out to all-time highs here. So what can you do? You can play with this 212.09 base support here and watch to see if we start making another leg up here on PayPal. Clear defined uptrend here. Such a strong move to the upside. Following volume here, gapping out. Now let's see if we can get this continued run up here with potential to see 220 here on PayPal. Again, looking very good here, following volume and news. We do have earnings coming up here on 11-2. Lots of tech earnings here in this coming week, but looking very good here on PayPal, confirming this breakout here with some volume. We do have that support here at 212.09. So for those of you looking for scalps like myself, you can watch this 212.09 base support hold, or if we can get strength here above 215.83 tomorrow, we'll be watching this one for a potential play. The third one that has been recently beaten up quite a bit, is going to be FSLY. This one I mentioned before. We are gapping through that key support I was mentioning. So this one is looking weaker here so far. Again, you can see all this sell volume to the downside after that disappointing Q3 guidance that they gave, and then also the news with ByteDance and TikTok. We are selling off here. So remember, I mentioned maximizing your risk to reward. So what do you want to do? You want to enter when the risk and reward ratio, is worth it. So let's see if we can see a touch of the 72.25 level here on FSLY for swing play. If you are looking for a swing play or even a scalp like myself, we'll be watching this level here. Or tomorrow, if we can break back above this 81.32 level here to scalp that with the upside here. Again, seeing lots of volume coming in here, people trying to digest that news and see where FSLY goes. Again, we do have that strong support at 72.96, so play that as a last level resort if you are getting into this play here or think about playing it. Again, key level here also at 81.32. Another one with earnings here on 10/28, so next week have earnings here after market. So let's see either this 72.96 level hold here for a better risk to reward ratio holding it months out, or if we can scalp this here tomorrow here above 81.32. This one will be on my radar here, see if we can get a quality setup here on FSLY. Last one that I was watching is going to be Twitter. Twitter having this huge gap breakout, and you may be wondering why is Twitter gapping up 8% here. This is basically in sympathy with Snap's earnings. If you guys haven't seen Snap, a huge breakout here. That's another one I'm watching too to see if we can get a peg move, which is power earnings gap, continue this run up here. However, we are seeing on Twitter here breaking out here with the move that we saw on Snap. All socials breaking out as well. Facebook having a strong day from Snap's earnings. This one that is having earnings here, breaking out and pushing up into these higher high trends here. Again, you can see this higher high, clear defined uptrend here that we see here on Twitter. Now we are breaking out over here. Looks like we want to form a base formation at this 49.06 level here with this cup gap up through this level here. Some volume here. One thing to consider, we do have earnings here again on 10/29. Heavy tech-based earnings here in the coming weeks. So be careful playing premiums here. There are going to be more expensive premiums, so you have to be smart when you are playing them. That means that it's going to take a larger move in the underlying. In this case, it would be Twitter to see a move in your premium prices. But again, Twitter breaking out, strong day here with Snap earnings, gapping through with strength above this 49.06 level here, forming a new base and cup breakout here. Let's see if we can retest here at 49.06 to get a better risk to reward entry as mentioned, or if we can break 50.53 to watch for a breakout and continuation to highs here to scalp this intraday with strength, volume, and momentum. Again, this will be one on the radar that we will be watching here tomorrow. We do have earnings here next week, so if you are looking into playing this, earnings does have a vast change in the stock price and can move premiums quite a bit. So be careful and understand the risk if you are interested in playing Twitter. But looking nice here on this breakout here, finally pushing towards highs here with volume, again in sympathy with Snap's earnings. So that wraps up the watch list here and key market levels. If you guys have any questions or comments, please feel free to leave them down below. And again, if you could like and subscribe to our channel, it would be greatly appreciated. If you are interested in getting updates like this that we can provide you with Twitter, if you want our daily alerts, our course, and more, simply check out SimplifiedInvesting.com. Hope you guys have a great evening and look forward to trading with you guys on the team tomorrow. Thank you.